The Roost, a PHR3 quest to share our stories.
Okay, our next guest is Lauren Goforth, who joined the Pleasant Hill School District in January, and she is teaching sixth grade ELA and social studies. Lauren, who's the teacher you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to Miss Tina Bailey she was my mentor teacher at the primary school when I was student teaching. She really showed me how to be firm, but also be loving and have fun with the students.
Yeah, that relationship building is key, and to have a good example is priceless. So, what about what memorable moment? I know you've only been here since January, but what or something from your student teaching experience? But what's the thing that you are thinking about?
So a couple things popped into my head, but the one that really stood out was when I was student teaching, there's this book called Those Darn Squirrels, and it was everybody's favorite book. Every time I pull it up, they get really excited, and there's a part in the book to where the main character, Old Man Fuquire, he yells "Those darn squirrels," and so he shakes his old man fist, and a group of second graders in their old man voice yell "Those darn squirrels," and that is the most memorable moment that I will forever have with me, and I love it.
I am picturing students shaking their old man fist in their little second grade bodies, shouting "Those darn squirrels." That's like a whole "get off my lawn" moment.
Yes, it's great.
Okay, so what is the thing that you are looking forward to, either to finish out your we call it your rookie year, or something you're looking forward to next year?
I think just for finishing out this year is the students have been working really hard. They've also had a huge transition with me coming in that semester, but it's really cool seeing how a lot of like light bulb moments are already happening. And so I'm really excited for the end of the year to show them their own progress of here's how you were in like January and here's how you are in May. Look how much you've grown. You are ready for middle school. And then just knowing that they're prepared and then sending them off. I'm really looking forward to that moment, but also like staying in touch with like, feel free to email me and like let me know how middle school's going.
Yeah, so that transition from 6th to 7th grade is a big one, and to watch the students grow is going to be a great experience. So we're just so glad that you're a part of the Pleasant Hill School District, and we're looking forward to seeing how your first year finishes.
Awesome, thanks.
The next new teacher we have slated is Miss Emma Mueller. She teaches second grade at the primary school. So, Emma, you're in your rookie year. Who's the teacher that you want to give a shout out to or thank?
I want to thank my third grade teacher, Miss Katrin, because she was one of the first teachers that showed me that students can do more than just grow academically, but also grow relationally. And she put a lot of time and effort into like coming and watching my swim meets, and I got to go to one of her weddings and just invited me back to help her set up her classroom. So that was really sweet.
So she not only invested in you as a student, but as a person too. Is that something that you're looking forward to doing with your students too?
Yes.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's great. Okay, so the next question is, what's the most the memorable moment that you've had so far in your first year of teaching?
One of my most memorable moments was when we started doing shared reading, and once the kids started to pick up like my silly, goofy humor, and then as they were reading books, like if you come into our classroom and we do shared reading, it's like a theater performance. Like the students are like standing up, and like the gestures and the expression on their faces is like wildly insane to me. So watching like their little voices try to do like old man kind of voice, or like we're doing like the big bad wolf right now in one of our stories, and so just watching them go from all the different characters is priceless.
You have created a stage for them to perform on.
Yes.
And one of them is going to grow up and be an actor of some sort, and they're going to thank you for allowing them to embrace that part of their spirit. So what's the one thing or idea you were most looking forward to, either to finish out this first year or to start next year as a second year teacher?
I think I am most looking forward to seeing, like, I just really enjoy seeing their growth. As I mentioned, how my third grade teacher I had invested, like you said, in me academically, but also relationally. It's neat getting to see the students blossom and like flourish in their personal lives, but then also getting to see them grow academically as well. super cool to getting to see a student who could barely read now reading chapter books. Like that's just really rewarding to get to see.
Well, and second grade is definitely a place where that type of growth is exponential. So we just want to welcome you, and we're so glad that you are a part of the Pleasant Hill School District, having been a graduate and returning and now being a teacher. That is definitely an exciting full circle moment. So we're just wishing you the best for the end of your rookie year.
Thank you.